Welcome to my morning. Now, I'm joined by the lovely Zoe and James, who are going to give us some top tips on how to keep your lunchtime fresh and exciting. So what's on the school menu today, guys?
Arnold Clark, new and used cars. Proud sponsors of This Morning.
Good morning. Welcome to a brand new week. On This Morning...
Well, we were absolutely convinced, both Holly and I, that having worked all the way through everything, that we might be immune. And then it got me a few weeks ago, and over the weekend it's got Holly. So she's tested positive, and she's at home watching, and it is the weirdest thing in the world when you can't do it and you're watching it from home. It's the same with Dancing on Ice last night. So Holly, get well soon.
Yeah, get well soon, Holes.
Get back as...
Sending you lots of love.
quick as you can, but I'm in very, very safe hands here, so we're going to have a good day, and we miss you. Right, before we crack on, we've got to show you this. It's a video of Sir Rod Stewart, who took matters into his own hands and started filling in potholes outside his Essex home, as according to him, no one else could be bothered.
Yep, the videos of the 77-year-old's Instagram account showed him shoveling gravel and admitted that he couldn't get his Ferrari through.
What a nightmare. The video's now been viewed hundreds of thousands of times, so it's gone viral. Sir Rod, we salute you.
Do you know what I love most about it? Is that he's 77 and he's still on the tools.
Yes.
77, I cannot believe it.
Got his spade out.
Got his spade out, yeah.
Good old shovel, look at that.
And you've been getting in touch with your pothole pictures, and we've got quite a few here to show you. Look what Charlie's done. I filled the potholes near my house a few months back. They're doing OK, considering a tree in a pothole. How good is that?
I'm not sure.
But in the middle of the road, though.
I'm not sure what the councils up and down the country are going to say about this. Stephanie says, there are some of the potholes on my road from about a year ago. We filled them in ourselves and had to do it again in October.
Jane says, not a pothole as such, but this is a road near where I live that they have had to close recently. What a shambles. My goodness.
Look at the state of that.
Wow.
This is Monmouthshire, says Sean. It blew out my tyre and I'm currently waiting to see if I'll get compensation for the damage.
Wow. Oh, that is, yeah, imagine that on your tyres. Sarah, this was a repair job by the council not far from me.
Nicely done. Nicely done. Lorraine says, not my work, but it's hilarious that people are filling our local potholes with flowers whilst we wait for the council.
I love that. I absolutely love that. Tanya, this bad boy is outside our local supermarket in Wisbech. Wow.
It's a big one, isn't it?
That is a big one.
You see, that's the trouble. It's like Dawn French, that sketch with Dawn French walks down to the Vicar of Dibley and jumps in a puddle, and it turns out to be a massive, great big pothole. David said measured this whopper of a pothole recently.
That is massive. Absolutely massive. There we go. Claire, this is a local pothole of ours filled with bricks from building work. Not dangerous at all. Wow.
That's almost a lake, really, isn't it?
Looks like a pond to me.
Yeah. Leah says this was on the A141 near Huntingdon, 5 foot long, 1 foot wide, ripped the rim of my brother's wheel to bits.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, God, look at the state of this.
They're getting worse. Katie, this is devious work of a pothole. Not what I needed, considering I've only had my car since Tuesday. They've took her tyres right out.
Right out?
Right out.
They took her tyres right out.
Yeah. Oh, sorry about that, Katie.
Thank you for those. Thank you very much. Right, here's what's coming up on today's show. Get ready for a cuteness overload. Dr. Scott is introducing us to the new arrivals at Pennywell Farm in Devon. Morning, Scott.
Good morning, guys. I am here at a beautiful farm in Devon, surrounded by animals, including a newborn baby pygmy goat. Join me a little bit later in the show where I will be, honestly, I will be showering you with further baby animals. It's so lovely down here.
Thank you. See you in a bit.
Oh, my heart, my heart. As the cost of living rises rapidly, there's one thing you can do to save at the supermarket checkout. Isn't that right, Alice?
It certainly is. Yellow stickers. Take no shame in grabbing yourself a yellow sticker bargain. I will be telling you exactly how to do that later on.
Thank you. He's taking this freezer favourite up a major level. Phil Vickery's got 3 ways to pimp up your chips. What you got, Phil?
Well, the formula for the perfect chip sandwich has been revealed. We'll come on to it a bit later, see if you agree. They got me thinking, well, let's play around with chips. Bit of fun, staple. I love them. There they are. Look at these. So we've got in the middle there. That's
like a chip
pie. That's like a chip pie. That's a gyros, which is like sort of Greek-based. And then if you look in the middle there, that was my grandfather's favourite. And that was pickled onions, mushy peas, chip shot gravy and chips. Love him.
Wow.
There you go.
That chip pile looks dirty. Like dirty chips.
Yeah.
Also on today's show, Ant Middleton reveals why he's speaking up for children in his latest book, as well as telling us about life down under as SAS Australia at 11:25.
Plus, just when she thought she'd never get back in the water, the Speakmans tried to tackle Alison Atkinson's debilitating phobia of sharks. You can catch that at 5 to 12.
And we could all use a laugh right now. The absolutely fabulous James Horrocks will be here ahead of the latest series of Sky comedy, Bloods, at midday. Oh, sorry. Do you know what?
No, when you move up! Move up! There's no space. You've got to leave some space for me. I'm up against the cushions. I'm trying to squeeze. I'm quite thin, but I'm trying to squeeze into this tiny gap.
Tiny gap. The bottom was smaller than what it was, and I realise sorry about that. I didn't leave Phil any
I'm never
space on the
get in
sofa.
here. All the way through that, I'm fighting to squeeze into a tiny gap.
Sorry, Phil.
That's all right. Thank goodness we're allowed to sit close together now.
You nearly sat on my lap.
Well, I have nowhere else to go. Ventriloquist.
Who's Phil on today's show? How's everybody?
Right, OK, but calm down now. Let's
Sorry.
crack on with everything else.
Sorry about
It's the phone-in. He weighs into relationships on one of Australia's most controversial dating shows. Now married off First Sight's dating expert John Aiken takes over our phone lines to give his straight-talking relationship advice. Sorry, John. Who would you like to hear from today?
Okay. Well, look, relationship issues, if you've got them, you're out there and you want some straight answers, I'll give them to you today. It might be that you're dating someone who can't commit. It might be that you're in a relationship with a CEO that takes all the power and you've lost your voice. Maybe it's money problems. Whatever it is, ring up. We will solve your problems today.
Lovely,
Thank you, Johnny. Give us a call for free on 08000 30 44 or download our free This Morning app to get involved. Please get in touch by 11:15 today. You must be 18 or over.
Right, before all of that, yesterday the government announced their new Homes for Ukraine scheme, urging UK families to open their doors to Ukrainians fleeing war. British sponsors who provide homes or a spare room rent-free for a minimum stay of 6 months will receive a thank you of £350 a month.
But how will the scheme work, and is the incentive enough? Alice Beer is here with the latest on the refugee sponsorship scheme.
So then, how does it work?
Right, well, we've got scant details at the moment. The whole scheme is going to be launched properly this afternoon with a website where people can register their interest in helping to sponsor a refugee. So just to see, put it in context, so far the UN has estimated 2.7 million people have fled Ukraine. They've obviously gone to the bordering countries first. Poland has taken in fantastic humanitarian response from Polish people. They have literally held up signs at the borders saying, I have a room, I have 2 rooms, come to my house. No visas, no bureaucracy, no red tape, come to my home. So people have gone to border countries. This is mostly women and children and the elderly, and the men have stayed to fight. And they have gone to bordering countries, and now it is our turn to step up. We are that second stage. We already have one scheme in place, which has obviously been surrounded by controversy because too much bureaucracy, too much red tape, too many visas, too much waiting, which is you bring somebody you know or are related to into the UK. This is the scheme where we step up. We say, I have space in my home. I can take in a family or a mother and her child or a mother and her elderly parents. I can take people in. But this is how it works. You register on the government scheme, but you have to name a Ukrainian. It's like some kind of warped game show. You have to name the person that you are going to take into your home. So you then, once you are put in touch,
how do you find them?
Exactly. At the moment,